welcome. Hi. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Today we're gonna need some props. It's a set of weights. I'm gonna go with two 3 kg weights, but you are welcome to go heavier. You're welcome to go lighter. You're welcome to go with no weights if you prefer not to use weights. It's totally up to you. Cans of household goods are also fine. Yay! Is it beans or soup? Nice. Okay, cool. Any questions before we begin, guys? No, happy to go for it. Awesome. So today is a circuit class. It's a slightly different circuit to last week in the sense that we're going to be doing a couple of more exercises as part of the circuit, and we're going to be repeating everything 3 times. I'm going to kind of add on a little bit of difficulty each time, or slight variations each time. And you'll see I'm following that timer, partly because I have like terrible counting skills, and partly just also to make sure that we don't go over time. So you can keep an eye on that thing if you wanted to as well. Ready, rock steady. Awesome. So we're going to start today with a warm-up of 5 minutes. It's just kind of like a variable warm-up, and then we'll get straight into the circuit. So similar to last week, we're going to stand at the back of our mat here, feet parallel, hip width distance. Be a little bit pedantic about your hip width distance with your feet. So if you're not 100% sure what that is, you could take the heel of one foot to the arch of the other foot, and then spin your foot around again, and that's relatively hip width distance. Okay? When we stand into our feet, you want to think about a tripod. So weight into your heels, weight into the pinky toe edge, weight into the big toe edge. Something that I'm recently a little bit obsessed with is contacting the mat with the pinky toe. So just make sure that pinky toe is actually touching, okay? And then my hands are going to go out of the screen, but I'm going to reach my arms up towards the sky and interlace my thumbs. A really, really big stretch, but still feeling the groundedness through the tripod in both of my feet. Big inhale here, really, really stretch up. As you exhale, cactus through your arms. Cactus, cactus, cactus. So elbows draw down. Nod your chin down towards your chest. Bend your knees and start to roll forward. Roll forward. Hang in your forward fold for a second here, guys. So I'd love for you to try and snuggle your chest down onto your thighs. Okay? So get that contact. Relax your head, relax your shoulders, and again, just feel the tripod in your feet. So pinky toe, big toes, heels. Nice. And then you're going to look forward and walk yourself out into a plank position. So straight away into a first plank. We're just going to take about 3 to 4 breaths here. As you breathe, I'd love for you to try and fill your lungs, fill your tummy, 3-dimensionally. So what I mean by that is filling the rib cage at the back, filling the rib cage at the front, filling the rib cage at the sides. And then you're going to walk yourself all the way back, okay? So slowly bend through the knees, walk it back, very nice. Heels find the mat, find your forward fold, relax through the crown of the head, press through your tripods, roll it up, inhale, reach your arms up, interlace the thumbs, stretch, good. Still feeling pinky toe, big toe, heel. Tailbone is almost dropping down to the space between your two heels. And then as you exhale, cactus through your arms. So as you cactus, the chest gets really open. Nod your chin down towards your chest. Slowly bend your knees as you roll into your forward fold, snuggling your chest down onto your thighs. Feel your tripod in your feet. Pinky toe on the mat, big pinky toes on the mat, big toes on the mat, heels on the mat. Relax your head. Look forward. Walk it out into plank. Pressing back through the heels in your plank position. Breathing here for me, 3-dimensional breath. Send your breath all the way down to your pubic bone, all the way into your lower back. Last big breath here. Guys, we're going to come straight into downward facing dog. Okay, so send your bum up and back, and I'd like you to pedal out through your heels here. Okay, good. So nice slow pedals, stretching your calves, stretching the back of your legs. Good, very nice. Let's go for about 5 more pedals. 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Lower your knees straight down onto the ground. Untuck your toes. Big toes to touch, knees go as wide as your mat. Sit your bum back onto your heels into shell. Active in your shell here for me, guys. So you're stretching those fingertips forward. Breathing down into the lower back, reaching the sitting bones towards your heels. Very nice. And then just take both of your arms over to the right hand side of your mat. So you're kind of turning into a little bit of a banana here. Both arms over to the right. Really reach that left hand along that diagonal as far as you can. Stretch the fingertips forward. You're going to hear that in the background as she prompts. Let's take it over to the opposite side in our shell. Moving both arms over to the left. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Well done, guys. Let's bring it all the way to center. Okay, and you're going to grab your weights and come up into standing. First circuit starts now. Okay? So we're in standing, feet parallel hip width distance. So you know what parallel is now. Let's take our right leg out to the right hand side, straighten out through that left leg, elbows bend into the center of to our waist, and we're just going to start with a little bicep curl. Okay, get the arms moving. Nice. Find your core, belly to spine, tailbone lengthens. Good. And then as you bicep curl, could you lift, lower, lift, good, lower. So don't be put off by the feeling of, man, I can't get that leg high up at all. Okay, I don't care about how high your leg goes, but what I do care about is the stability in your pelvis. Good, looking very nice. That's it, beautiful. So as you come down, try not to collapse down. Yes. I'm maybe going to regret this choice of going for 3 kg weights. You can soft bend into your left knee if you prefer. You don't have to lock it out. Good. And we're going to split this interval halfway to the other side. And that's the halfway mark. So take the weight into the opposite leg. Just watch the knee there, guys. So make sure that your right knee isn't caving in on you. Pinky toe contact. Elbows in at the side. Changing through the arms here. We're going to fly and down. Okay? Shoulder blades move up and down. Good. Okay, are we ready? Let's add in the legaroonie. A little lift. Up and down. Good. Up and down. Now this movement in the arms, like hypothetically, could get a bit necky. So if you want to go back to the bicep curl at any point in time, that's cool. But you should feel kind of middle shoulder blade area, or sorry, the space between the shoulder blades. Yeah. Find a little bit more core, a little bit less momentum. Yes. Good. Try and get those legs a little bit more steady. Yes. 18 seconds. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Again, I was sitting when I came up with this plan. Last one. And release. Good job. Shake it out. We're not getting rid of the weights, but I'm going to turn to my side, okay? This is going to be a tricep extension movement. So we're in a bit of a squat-like position in the legs, maybe a little bit wider than hip width distance, bending through the knees a smidge. Okay, you don't have to go to your max depth. Then lower back lengthens. So pubic bone to navel, just to get that length through the lower back. Chin tucks, skull magnetizes up towards the ceiling, elbows high. And then the elbows stay locked in space. There's nothing worse than this in tricep movements. Kills me. Okay, so extend and then bend. Good. Extend. Good. Now find your tripods in your feet. Good. Pinky toe contact. You're going to hear me say that so much. Just because I've realized that my pinky toes are like completely doing their own thing. All right, keep it going. Shoulder blades here, guys, are squeezing towards the spine and away from your ears. Okay, so kind of back pockets of your jeans kind of thing. All right. 40 seconds, and then we get rid of the weights. Nice. If you wanted to get a little lower in the legs now. Yes, very nice, very nice. Good. Still pubic bone to navel, just to get that long lower back feeling. Literally, time just goes so slowly with these things. But the next interval, I'm going to add a teeny bit on to distract you. 10 seconds. Last 2. Get one more in. Amazing. Whew, great job. We're going to place the weights down and we're coming down onto all fours. Okay? So first option, obviously we're going to scale it up, but if you feel like this is already intense, just remember it, because I'm going to try and add and add and add. So we're going to be on our hands and knees, shoulders above the wrists, knees underneath the hips. So it's going to be 4 bird dogs, which means right arm forward, left leg back. Yes, get the length into the lower back. Beautiful. Okay, and then you're just going to tap hand and foot down for 4, 3, yes, 2, 1. Come back to kneeling, and you're going to lower down, little teeny tiny push-up, back up, other side, left arm, right leg, lift, and 4, beautiful, 3, 2, 1, back into kneeling. As you come down, you're going to end up kind of getting your chin to the mat first. That's okay. The lower back, let's keep going. Lower back might arch a teensy-weensy little bit, but shouldn't be like the overriding factor. 1, good, and then down, up. As you come down into that push-up, think about sending your chest forward. 3, 2, 1. This is a bit of a killer, isn't it? But the reason why this is feeling tough, or at least for me, is that we've already been working our arms quite a bit. Yes. Good. Keep going, keep going. You can do it, Paula. So you come up for air for a second there. Just watch the lower backs, guys, as you do the bird dog. So don't worry about the height of the arms and the legs. Think about length. Get one more in here. Yep, length, length, length. And release. Well done. Really well done. Okay, we're coming onto our back. This is going to be a figure 4 bridge. So you've probably seen the figure 4 stretch before. It's the one where you take your heel, say for instance, left heel or left ankle on top of right knee. That's figure 4. You're going to take your hands alongside your body. Okay, and then all I want you to try and do here is lengthen through the tailbone. So definitely don't flare the ribs. Lower back is nice and long. You're going to lift your whole pelvis up. As you lift your pelvis up, guys, press that left ankle into your right knee. So both legs are working. And then take everything down and swap to the other side, okay? So you could think of this almost like a recovery circuit, but I want you to keep both legs really active. Keep swapping from leg to leg. Good. Yes. Opening up your hip to the sky. Hips to the sky. Good. And again, pinky toe contact of the floor, the foot that's on the floor. I was going to say the floor that's on the foot. Almost there, almost there. You've probably got time for literally one more. Last time. And then we change. Okay, so we're going to roll up into seated. Okay, this is one that we're going to build and build and build on. I think we did this last week as well. We're coming into a seated position with the arms out long. And you want to kind of imagine here, guys, that you're holding onto a ball, something circular. So the elbows are slightly bent. You're sitting on your sit bones, and you're going to take a super slow descent onto your back again. Okay, so slowly down. Imagining almost as if somebody was kind of pointing a laser beam at your belly, and you wanted to pull your tummy away from that laser beam until your head touches the ground. Slide your feet back towards your bum so that you're in a position that you get into a bridge. Bridge your pelvis up, stabilize it, and then you're going to try and reach one leg up, take it down, other leg up, take it down, lower your bum down, extend your feet further forward again, and try and roll back up into that seated position. So that's the move, okay? We're lengthening up, curling down, slow-mo. Arms reach up, slide the feet in, all 10 toes on the mat, tuck, pelvis lifts. There's an imaginary glass of champagne on your pubic bone now. Lift one leg up, very nice, beautiful. And then slowly take it down. Good job, other leg up. Take it down, pelvis lowers, slide legs forward, roll it up. Keep going at your own pace. If you feel like you've got it and you want to go a little quicker, please, by all means, do it. Okay? If you're finding this kind of easy, we're going to be developing this one a little bit further. Sliding the feet forward, lengthen. Good. Slowly down. Slide the feet back. Good. Pick the pelvis up. And when one foot comes off, you want to be pedantic about the pelvic positioning. Very nice. And well done. Good job. Okay, staying on the ground, we're going to come into a crisscross. Feet stay on the mat for this one. Hands behind your head, elbows into your peripheral vision. Okay, inhale to prepare. As you exhale, come up into flexion. So flexion of the spine. Your legs are not going to move, but I want you to try and reach your right elbow towards your left knee. It's not going to get there. It's going to be miles away, but that's your aim. And then back through center. Left elbow to right knee, back through center. Now I'm staying up in flexion the whole way through, but if you wanted a little bit more kind of elasticity to your movement, then you could come all the way down and all the way up each time, which is also very nice. It can feel really like you're getting more out of it actually. Just going for 3, 2, 1. Guys, we roll up and we're all the way back at the standing side leg work. Okay, so grab those weights again, coming into standing. So we're back here. All right, now I'm going to add a teensy weensy little bit on. But let's get the biceps, let's get the arms moving. So weight is in my left leg, micro bending into my left knee, tailbone is nice and long, and we're going to bicep curl. Bam. Good. If you want to go straight into it, lift, lower. Good. One thing about these side leg lifts, you just don't want to externally rotate through the leg, internally rotate. So your pinky toe is slicing up. Very nice. Okay, keep going. Keep going. I'll keep this one the same as the last interval. I'll add on the next one. It's feeling pretty good. That's it. Keep the ribs closed. Amazing. That's it. You'll be in halfway in 10 seconds, and then we'll change the arms. Almost there. Keep it going, keep it going. Halfway. Switch legs. So weight into right leg. We're going to change the arms, little duck arms, or little fly. Okay? Getting the arms moving, getting the shoulder blades moving. And lift, lower. Lift, lower. Good. Lift. Really feel those shoulder blades move, guys. They elevate, they depress. They elevate, they depress. Your shoulder blades are literally doing the same thing right now as like a butterfly's wings would when it flaps. Or a pigeon. Depends how poetic you want to be. Almost there. So watch the external rotation of the leg. Keep it internally rotated. You got about 30 seconds here still to go. It's looking good, guys. Can you still feel your pinky toe on the mat and that right foot? 15 seconds. That was only half of the 30 seconds. Goodness gracious. Let's go for 2 more. Last time. Oh, goodness. Amazing. Tricep extensions. So this time, we're going to, I guess, make it a little bit more interesting. Coming down into your little squatlet, lengthen the tailbone. Make sure that you've got a little bit of a pubic bone to navel thing going on. Shoulder blades far away from the ears. I'm going to shift my weight into my right leg. And as I do a tricep extension, I'm going to send my left leg back. And then I'm going to slide it in. And swap. And back. So what I want you to kind of experience here is balance and control as you move that foot back. How much stability can you find in the stabilizing foot? If you find that you're really scrunching the shoulders up towards the ears on that extension, maybe don't worry about that so much, you know? Think about keeping the shoulder blades down and towards the spine, towards the midline. You've got about 1,000,000 years here still. Good. When you take your leg back, just watch that your stabilizing knee doesn't cave in the midway, okay? So think about that stabilizing knee almost opening out to the side. Yes, much better. So slow that skating movement down just a smidge. Keep the lower back long, belly to spine. 40 seconds. So you might be wondering, what the hell are we doing spending so long here? This, guys, makes you very strong, okay? And it does tone you up. Hopefully you can feel your heart rate a little bit. There's no strength training without cardio. 10 seconds. So just go get about 2 more in. And last one. Oh, good job. Well done. Place those weights down. Stunning. Okay. We're coming into that bird-dog combo. If you wanted to make it a little bit more challenging this time, your arms are probably burning now, right? So manage your energy. But if you wanted to make it a little bit more challenging, instead of being on all fours, you could go for half plank option, okay? So in your half plank option, we've got that straight line from my ear to my shoulder to my hip to my knee, and that kind of stays the same, okay? All right, but we're not going to be lifting a leg this time. It's just going to be an arm. So you're going to send whichever one feels like it'll go first. My right arm feels like it's going to go first. Extend it out long. Pulse it down and up for 4. Good. Find your core here. 3. Yes, good job. Find your bum. 2. 1. Swap it out. Very nuanced as you change which hand is on the ground. Feel the weight distribution change in your pelvis. 3, 2, 1. Place your hand on the ground. Here's your chance to lower down. We're going to come all the way to our tummy. Belly to spine. Squeeze your bum. See if you can come all the way back into your half plank. Yes, well done. So your body's almost like a surfboard here. And again, one arm for 4. 3, length through the crown of the head, looking so beautiful. 2, 1. Swap. Notice what happens in your pelvis as soon as you swap hands. Try and make that as subtle as possible. 3, 2, 1. Placing the hands down. Good. Think about squeezing your booty. We're going to come all the way down to our tummy. Take that moment. Okay, before you come up, length through the lower back, pubic bone to navel, and back to half plank. Yes, beasts. Let's go one more. For 4. Whichever side feels like it's going to lift first. 3. Good. 2. 1. Slowly swapping sides. 4. 3. 2. 1, and then let's lower it down to our tummy. And all the way back up. Keep the lower back nice and long. Oh my goodness gracious. Well done, guys. Let's come straight onto our back for the figure 4 movement. So your figure 4 is kind of like your recovery. So if you feel like you just want to hang out in figure 4 and stretch, that's fine, okay? Otherwise, cross one ankle over the opposite knee. Hands relax alongside your body. Big inhale, length through the tailbone, come up. Bridge it up. Good. Very nice. And then slowly take it all the way back down. Let's just swap straight over to the other side. And lift. All 10 toes on the mat, all 5 toes on the mat of the stabilizing foot. And just make sure that your opposite foot is awake. Okay. Both legs are working. Find your breath. Nice. Get that sensation of really opening up the hips towards the sky. Let's get 2 more in. And then we're coming into a bit of a roll-up combo. Okay. And once your booty is down, guys, we roll into that seated position. All right, so the beginning of this movement stays the same. We're going to roll down, but we're going to roll back up, place our hands onto the mat, and come up into intermediate bridge this time, okay? So I'll show you what it looks like. You're coming down. You're coming back up. Plant your hands. I like to turn my fingertips back, lift the chest, bring it up, slowly down, arms forward, tuck, pull navel towards the spine, slowly down, very nice. The exhale lifts you, Beautiful. Plant the hands where it feels good. Open the shoulders, open the chest. Bridge up. If you want a bit more here, imagine there was like piranhas snipping at your bum. You don't want to let them get you, but you lift one leg up, other leg up. This is called développé, the proper name in Pilates or ballet. And then down. Keep going. You've got quite a while here, like a minute and 30. So take as long as you need. Yeah? Good. For the bridge position, just make sure that your bum isn't kind of low down there. Option, or really try and pick that pelvis up. Yeah, and then take your bum down. Yeah, nice. Yes. So get the height. Yeah, very nice. When you're in the bridge position, make sure that your big toe of your stabilizing foot is on the ground. Nice. Very good, guys. You guys are really, really killing this one. As you take one foot away from the floor, it's almost like the opposite foot is pushing down into the ground even more. You've got time for at least one more. Nice. Good job. And then stay on your back for after their next roll down. Well done, guys. Okay. So, all those exercises work the hamstrings as well as loads of other muscles, but we're just going to do kind of like a brief stretch for the hamstrings with the core working with us as well. So we're going to take our legs into tabletop, and you're going to grab a hold of the back of your thighs. Activate your feet either in a flex or a point. I'm going to go for a flex because I need to work that range of motion in my ankles. Take a nice big inhale, and as you exhale, gently press your lower back into the mat and come up into flexion, so you'll crunch. And you're using your hands to help you be there, but just first thing, take your shoulders and melt them down. So your neck is free and you're looking down at your pubic bone. All right, from here, you're going to pull your right thigh in close with both hands, let that left leg stretch long, and then swap. Let's go for about 10, 9, good, 8, 7, and 6, and 5, good. And 4, keep pressing the lower back into the floor. 4, good. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Roll up into seated, and guys, last set, so we're all the way back at the beginning again of standing leg work with the weights. Ready? So this is the last time you have to go through the arm torture. So we're standing again. Weight is in, is it left leg first? Let's go with left leg first. So I'm going to bend this time into my left knee just a little bit more. So it's almost like the squat position. And then I'm going to lengthen through my tailbone just so that my lower back doesn't arch on me. All right. I'm going to go for 4 side leg lifts, bicep curls. 3, 4. And then I'm going to straighten into my left knee, lift this right leg up. And it's going to be 4, good, 3, kick it out, 2, and 1. Now try and bend into the left knee and then place. Good. Bicep curl, 4 little lifts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten out, lift, and 4, 3, 2, One more time on this side, and try not to place the foot down before you've bent the knee. Bend, extend, bicep curl. Yes, well done. Belly to spine feeling. 3, good. 2, try and internally rotate that right leg. Last one, straighten out, lift, and fly. 4, we're supposed to kick it out as well. 4, and 3, try and get pinky toe contact on the left foot. 2, and 1, place it down, shake it out. I'm just going to pause the timer for a second because we went into it a little bit longer with that ab work. Okay, bend into your right knee, left leg out long, elbows in. 4, lifts, lengthen the lower back, and then bam. 4, good. 3, belly to spine feeling, lower back long feeling. 2, 1, good. Straighten the right leg, lift the left knee, and we're going to fly and fly and fly. Last time here, and try and bend into the right knee, extend, and 4, belly to spine, lower back long. 3, try to get a little bit more bend into that right knee. Yes. 2, 1, straighten. Yeah. And we're going to fly. Good. Fly. Fly. Last time, okay? Bend into the right knee, then place. Good. And here we go. 4, belly to spine. So imagine you're lifting your left leg from your lower abdomen. 2, 1, and bring it in, straighten, and fly. This is the last time. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Take a moment. Okay. And we're coming into our tricep extensions. This is the last time. So, the previous time we did this like little strange extension thing. What I'd like to offer you now is the option to lift the foot, okay? So, say for instance, I'm here, I'm going to shift, lift, extend, bring it back, place it down. So it's a lot slower, okay? Lengthen through the lower back, lift one foot off of the mat. Think about like pushing the wall behind you away, through the heel, bring it back, stabilize. Good. Shift, lift, tricep extension as you reach back. Good. Slowly bring it back in. Plant. Shift. Lift. Belly to spine. Lower back long. I know I'm using that cue a lot today, but in squats I find personally my lower back likes to arch a lot. And I can see for you guys it's the same as what I feel. It's not even the tricep extension that's hard. It's managing the transitions. Guys, that's honestly where the magic happens. So really slowly allowing that leg to extend back, managing that speed, that momentum as you come forward, or rather lack of momentum. You got 30 seconds here. Lengthen through the tail. Try not to let your head hang, okay? So keep the gaze slightly forward. Yes, I do the same. I've watched myself in these videos and I tend to look down, look slightly forward. Get one more in on each side. Last time. and get rid of the weights. I am sweating, and it's like 2 degrees outside. Well done, everyone. Okay, back to the bird dog. Now, if you want to really enjoy yourself and focus on your form, stick with one of the previous options. But if you're feeling strong and you want to take it up a little bit further, we could go into full plank. Okay, so if you wanted to come up into full plank position, I'm gonna start without moving my legs at all. I'm gonna see if I can just lift one hand away from the mat, lift the other hand away from the mat. I'm gonna shift my weight forward slightly, look forward and lower all the way to my tummy. And then I'm gonna bring myself to my knees and start again, okay? So we come back into plank. Good, find your bum, find your lower back in your plank, and then lift one arm. I mean, ideally, pelvis wouldn't move. Lift the other arm, shift your weight slightly forward, look forward, and lower down. And then bring yourself back onto your knees. You've still got a full minute here, by the way, so take your time. Get those little nuances. So in your plank, nice bum squeeze, one arm, other arm. Shifting slightly forward, slowly coming down, and tuck the toes into your knees. I just want to take one look as you guys come down. Just make sure that you're not letting that lower back arch. Nice. Yes. Yes, very nice. Very nice. You can come up in a cobra kind of shape if you feel you need that. That's totally cool. You've probably got enough time for one really good one. Maybe two if you're going a little quicker. All right, guys. I think that's good. So once you finish that last one, well done. Really well done. So if you're working on chaturanga, I know some of you are, that lowering down all the way to your tummy, that's called a negative. So you're working on the strength in your arms as you're coming down out of the moon, because a lot of the time we struggle to get back up without the lower back arching. So negatives can be a really nice way of building up your strength. Okay, figure fours. This is your last time in your figure four. So let's hook any ankle. I'm going to go with my right ankle over my left knee. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, press your ankle into your knee and lift. Aim of the game here, guys, is just to open up the front of the hips. And then slowly come down. Other side. Nice. Try and just relax into the shoulders a little bit more. I mean, that cue is for me as much as it is for you. I find whenever I do this stuff, I have to really try and calm everything else down and focus on what I want to work. Let's go for one more on each side. Last time. All right, so here we come back into our roll up to intermediate bridge combo. So this time, if you wanted to take a little bit further, you straighten your legs out, really round, come down. As you come down, guys, squeeze your bum, squeeze your inner thighs. Exhale, bring yourself forward. Okay, now this is a little bit mean, that you're going to turn your palms back, the same as what we did before. Push the ground away, tuck. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Press your heels into the earth. Lift. Don't worry about height here, because if you worry too much about that, your lower back is going to overwork for you. I need you to feel your bum and your hammies. Slowly down, no collapsing. And then tuck. roll. Off sit bones onto sacrum, come down. If that feels like just not something that is in your repertoire today, then you bend those knees, yeah? But it's the whole line of the back of the legs working. Slow, yes. Slowly down. Good. Slowly down. All right, now, for those of you that are feeling pretty good about this whole situation, you could lift, really push down through one heel, lift one leg. Now, if you lift, you're not allowed to let your bum sink, okay? You keep the height. And then slowly down, well done. And really rounding into that lower back, tucking, rolling back. Exhaling to come forward. Plant the hands, open the chest, push down through the heels of the hands and the heels of the feet. So that's the foundation of your bridge. Okay? One. Good. Other. And slowly down. You've got about 40 more seconds here. As you lift into that bridge, say for instance you do lift one leg, okay? You could think about the hamstring lengthening here, okay? So reach out through the leg that's lifting off of the floor. Energy out through the heel. Good. Probably got enough time for 2 more. And then, guys, you have literally 1 more exercise and then you're absolutely finished. Unless I'm wrong. Don't think so. I think I'm right. Last time. Absolute last time. This is really tough on the wrists, but it builds beautiful wrist endurance. All right, bum down. We're going to lie down. Here's your last exercise. Final exercise. Use that power that you just built in your straight leg strength to reach the legs up towards the sky. Good. Inhale. As you exhale, come up into flexion. Grab a hold of your right leg. It might be by the calf or the back of the knee. And you're going to send one leg forward and down. Pull opposite leg in. Pause for a beat here. Energy out through the heels. Flex into the feet. And exhale, swap. And swap. Now imagine that your lower back was balanced on the peak of Mount Everest, okay? And you didn't, I don't know if you've ever seen those paperweights. It's always like an eagle. That's you right now. Lower back is your kind of central points of gravity. Keep it nice and grounded and steady as you move. Yes, good. 5, 4, 3, almost there. 2, and 1. Well done, guys. Let's roll up into seated. Guys, you are 100% done. I went 4 minutes over, so apologies about that. But that's it. That's you finished. Can you believe it? I hope it flew as much for you as it did for me. So well done. Are we okay?